Hello, welcome to this vlog. So it is currently August 22nd, or not August, July. We are not in August. It is July 22nd. Today is a Tuesday? Yes. And I have 2 weeks before my official move-in day to my new boarding school, which I'm super excited about. But that means I have to wrap up this book, crossing my fingers I actually can, before I leave, because it is a very rigorous academic school, so I know I'm not going to have that much time to work on this, and I just want to use as much as my free time now to get this done so I can send it out to beta readers, and so I can take a break from this book, because I like to take breaks in between my drafts, because it just helps me to go back and look at the draft with fresh eyes. So anyway, I am trying to wrap this up, but the problem is, about halfway through July, I got really sick, and I think my 2 vlogs ago, because I still have two I need to edit, so like 3 vlogs ago or something, I can't remember, I need to go through and edit so many videos, but anyway, I talked about how I got sick, and that just messed me up, because I was very consistent with my writing, like I would have probably been done by now, or almost done with Act 3, but because I got sick, that completely knocked me off my rocker and whatever, because I just have a problem whenever I stop writing. It is so hard to get back into writing. And so I stopped working, and then I just felt completely awful because I hate being sick and I just hate not being constantly productive. And I'm like, okay, I also need to change that mindset. So I was kind of working on changing that mindset. And so that was also, I wasn't working as much, and then just it felt like every time I was trying to write, it was just like pulling teeth, and it was so annoying. But I finally, I think I can say I've gotten back into the groove, because yesterday I was babysitting for my best friend's younger brothers, and so I was kind of busy, and then I wrote a little bit afterwards, and it was okay. I finished chapter 38, so I still have chapter 39 and 40 left in Act 2, Part 2, and so then Act 3 hopefully is going to be very short, but anyway, and so today I was like, okay, I'm going to wake up early, I'm really going to get on it, and then I couldn't wake up, and I had to go drive around my siblings a bunch, but it is noon now, and I have written 2,300 words. I did basically, I wrote for like an hour-ish, like 45 minutes really, wrote like 700 words, I had to go pick up my sister, came back, and then I just wrote, I think, 1,500 almost, in a little more, a little less, whatever, which is crazy. And I've just been writing nonstop, like I got in a really good groove, and it's also, these are like huge, I don't know, plot points in the book, and most of it is like drafting, because I'm kind of rewriting the end of this book, not rewriting, but like sort of, because in Act 2 I just didn't finish the end because there was too many problems for me to tie it all together. So it is a lot of work in this part, because it's just I haven't been drafting a lot, and it's so annoying because it's like I'm drafting, but I'm still trying to keep it to the same level as the rest of the book, which is really hard when drafting, and so it's like this perfectionist mindset. But anyway, so I finally, almost done with chapter 38, Honestly, I think I have more writing juice in me. So maybe this afternoon or something, I will finish chapter 38, which means I can hopefully, crossing my fingers, 39 is really short. Like one scene, which is weird because I've been writing like 3,000 word chapters, and then this is probably barely gonna be 1,000 words, which is insane. But anyway, chapter 40, I'll probably write tomorrow, finish that up, outline Act 3, and so I can start Act 3, Thursday. So yeah, but anyway, I think I'm gonna go eat lunch, take a break. I gotta take my brother to golfing, and then I've got to do a lot of projects, because I'm trying to get ready to move into my dorm, so. 9:30, so I'm about to get ready to bed. I'm just gonna do some reading first. I'm currently reading All Quiet on the Western Front, and I've been really productive today, but I haven't read, so I really want to read. But I'm just not feeling this book that much right now, just because I don't know, a lot of the stuff I've been doing to get back into my novel and writing it is I've been focusing on a lot of, everything's kind of moving around my room, it's creeping me out a little bit, but I've been focusing on all that stuff related to my book, so things my characters would read, or listening to music my characters would, watching movies my characters would, and just getting into that mindset and like watching things that inspire me to write, and everything. And All Quiet on the Western Front was a really good book, and while like World War I is something I'm really interested in, and like I do enjoy the book, it's just like I want to read like Portrait of the Picture of Dorian Gray, which is next on my book list. I think that's something my character Romeo, he would like. I don't know, I haven't decided like what kind of books he would be into, because when I first created him, like I had an idea like he was just I don't know, I had this little quirk that he was really into romance books, but I still think I don't really know what kind of books he would be into. I know Emily doesn't read that much, but anyway, so I'm gonna read. But today I ended up writing 2,938 words. And I'm so proud of myself, because it wasn't like, oh, I woke up this morning, it's like, I'm gonna write 3K. I'm gonna write 3,000 words. No, it was like, oh, I'm gonna try and hit my normal goal of 2,000. And then I hit 2,000, and I was like, I feel like I could write more. I wrote more. I finished chapter 39. I got one chapter left. I feel like such a baddie. Especially since it's been like pulling teeth writing, like the stuff I wrote, it's gonna be needed to go through a couple times, but it's still like, after not writing so much and then writing 3,000 words and still being inspired to write tomorrow, like I'm so excited to wake up tomorrow and get to finish Act 2, Part 2, or just Act 2 in general, really. And I think I'm actually gonna go out for about 2 hours, because I have to drop my sister off at soccer and then pick her up about 2 hours later, or at cheer, not soccer today, today's cheer. And I don't really want to go there and come back, because I did that a lot today. But anyway, so I wrote today, and then I finally started a sewing project. I want to do this little banner for my dorm room, so I'm doing that. And then I watched Little Women, because I've been wanting to watch that for a while. Played some of my video games, and think now I'm gonna read, go to bed, wake up tomorrow. My grandparents are also coming in tomorrow, so I'm excited to see them. But yeah, bye. Okay, what is up, y'all? It's low-key kind of hot in this car, but I just wanted to update y'all real quick before I turn it on and everything. So it is noon now on today's Wednesday. I dropped my sister off at cheer practice around 10, and I thought I was gonna have to pick her up around noon, but it turns out she's going to a friend, so it's like, so I made a plan to go out and write, and I was like, I'm still gonna do that because I want to get out of the house, and everything. But anyway, y'all, I finished Act 2. I'm so happy. Just because, I don't know, the ending of this book has been giving me so many problems, and it's like, even in like draft 2, like I say I finished draft 2, I didn't. Like, I got to the point where I am. I got like a chapter, like past where I am, just because there were so many problems in the earlier half that I needed to fix, and then just the ending of the book was very rocky in draft 1, because I just didn't know what I was doing, really. So I was all over the place. But I went to our library, because I didn't really want to go to the cafe I usually write, like I wanted to change things up, and I sat down, I kind of re-edited chapter 39, that one still needs some more edits. The entire Act 2 Part 2 still needs edits, it's very, I don't know, because it's a lot of just drafting and writing scenes from scratch, and I need to go back to earlier acts and everything and make sure all of the emotion, because the end of Act 2 is Act 2 Part 2 and Act 3 are both very emotional arcs, and that's where everything that's been slowly building in the book and all these emotions are coming to this big, like, grand finale. And it's like powerful scene after powerful scene after powerful scene, and making sure all these emotions are tying together, and that like I'm not losing anything or there isn't anything changing along the way. But anyway, so I just finished Act 2. I'm really happy about that. Because it's been pulling teeth in the past couple of weeks. But anyway, I'm gonna go home. I'm probably gonna chill for a little bit. I still need to finish the sewing project, and I need to outline Act 3. So. Hey, hello, good morning. It is now Thursday. And honestly, this should be the last day in this vlog, I'm pretty sure. But I woke up a little later. I don't know, I've been struggling to wake up. So that's just annoying. But anyway, I woke up a little later, ate breakfast, and then I took a shower, kind of got ready. I didn't really do my makeup because I'm going somewhere tonight. I'm going to see some of my friends play, or a play they're putting on before they leave to Scotland with it, because they're going to like a music fest or a theater festival there, whatever. But so I'm going to that tonight, and I want to do my makeup specifically for that, and not have it like ruined sometime during the day. But yes, so I just didn't do it right now. But I took a shower, and then I actually ended up kind of tidying up my room, because you can see there's no clothes pile where there usually is. I made my bed, and I also tidied my desk, because I don't know, I'm trying to be more clean, because I'm about to move into a dorm with someone else. So, but anyway, so today all I gotta do is I need to edit a video. I did not actually end up sewing yesterday because I just got tired in the afternoon. I did outline Act 3. So for writing based stuff today, I need to start editing Act 2 Part 2, and like just go through and rework. And I think I printed out. I think Act 2 Part 2 just needs so much more work that I'm gonna keep it here so I can just fully rewrite like paragraphs easily. But I need to do that. I need to write chapter 41 because I finally outlined it all. So there's gonna be 44 chapters. Or is it 44 or 40? I think, just let me check real quick. But it's like hardly any, and I should be able to get done pretty. Yeah, it's 44 chapters plus an epilogue. So that's 5 chapters, and if I do a chapter per day, take a break on Sunday, then I should be done by like Wednesday of next week, which would be absolutely fantastic, because that was my original like goal to get done by, because I move in next Saturday, and that was like gonna be my deadline. So if I can get done before that, that would be like phenomenal, fantastic, awesome, whatever. Because yeah, I don't know how much I'll be able to edit Act 3. But Act 3, it's also, I don't know, I think Act 2 Part 2, I was also having some problems with, just because I don't want to give spoilers, so I don't know what to say, but like, I don't know, there just wasn't, it's a different kind of vibe from the rest of the book, and I didn't get to write my like usual fun scenes in that like act, but the scene, like I added some really cute, wholesome scenes. Ooh, I'll add that in the epilogue. Okay, but anyway, I think I'm gonna journal first because I just have some things I need to say, and then I'm gonna edit probably chapter 34, like go through that, write chapter 40, whatever chapter.